Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of WGPT, episode 5. Looks like we're missing Roy here, but hey, we're getting replaced by
Parhar.
And we have the three main people back again. It's your boy Kin-Ming, and next to me,
the infamous François.
And we have...
And doesn't matter who I am. No, no, my name is Aufaunt.
Hey, welcome back for another episode. So, we have so much to talk about. Like, you guys just saw Star Wars last night?
Yeah, we did.
Yep, Star Wars.
Darn.
Good stuff.
I'm going to start off by saying something controversial.
Right away?
Surprise, surprise. I enjoyed it.
I thought you were gonna, like, say something spoiling about the movie.
Yeah, no spoilers.
No
on it.
Spoilers already?
I've seen every spoiler out there, and all the reviews seem to say that the movie sucked. Or there's a lot of problems with the movie. I didn't find a single problem. It was fine. It's a Star Wars movie.
It was good. I liked it.
It's a space opera with a pretty girl and a sword. What more do you need?
Shout out to Daisy Ridley.
Yes, shout out to Daisy Ridley.
And John Boyega. He is a handsome dude.
What about Poe? What about Oscar Isaac?
I don't know any of the actors, to be honest. Like, I know Adam Driver.
Kin-Ming's
Adam Driver.
Kin-Ming is into the color. So it's all good. Someone has to be. It's all good.
So varieties, varieties.
Exactly.
All right.
So, Franz, what did you think of the movie?
I did rewatch the first one and second one. The Force Awakens and the Last Jedi. I thought it was good. Just big ups to J.J. Abrams. He did a really good job there, honestly. I wasn't disappointed. Every minute counted, which was,
it was a fast-paced movie.
For me too, because usually whenever I order a medium popcorn, it usually lasts for almost like the whole movie. This one I finished it right away. So, and I'm like, man, should I buy another one? It's getting too interesting. I was somewhat stress eating while watching it. It was so good. Like, what's gonna happen next? Where's Ben?
Hey, Aufaunt, what about you? What do you think about the movie?
Well, like I said, I enjoyed it. I was actually surprised. I was expecting to not enjoy it, going from all the spoiler reviews that I saw online, and completely different reaction. It might be because I'm not like the greatest Star Wars fan in the whole world. I've watched some of the cartoons. I've seen some of the other, what do you call it? Some of the stuff that deals with the backstory and extended
side story.
Yes, that's
Extended universe.
Yeah, the extended universe stuff, and it's interesting, but I don't take it as canon. I don't take it as like, the movies have to go a certain way for me to enjoy it. It's not a religion to me. So I actually watched the movie and I just enjoyed what was in front of me. It was essentially a 2-hour toy commercial, right? So like it was a space soap opera, like what you expect. Boy meets girl stabs him with a sword, and then heals them, and then they fight another big bad guy. So I don't know what the big deal is. I don't know why people didn't like the movie.
Was that a spoiler or?
Spoilers. There's so many spoilers right now. If you haven't seen this movie, then go see it.
I don't know. I'm just zone out whenever you talk. So
yeah, exactly.
Man,
so do I.
you have to watch this. It's like this is one of the biggest franchise. You cannot watch a Star Wars movie
without a conclusive ending.
Yeah,
of course. It's like I kind of expected like a good conclusive movie for Marvel Cinematic Universe. Avengers Endgame. Fantastic. That was a great conclusion. Apparently Game of Thrones coming to let down so many fans. What other series that let down? I mean, Terminator because of what? Salvation and Genesis? Or Genocide? Whatever.
Yeah, Genesis. Genocide is coming. Yeah, that'll be the next one.
Yeah. Those were those letdown moments where actually nobody wants to see Dark Fate. And now Star Wars coming up. And I don't know, because Last Jedi kind of like affected many audience that they weren't feeling it. So I don't know what will lead up for this. box office result. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, one of the criticisms of the movie was that they basically erased Last Jedi, and they started over. It was essentially two movies in one. I didn't feel that. Did you? Like I felt that they, the pace of the movie actually made it more interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting there just waiting for something to happen like the first two.
It was
Because
more,
It's pretty obvious what's going to happen. They actually gave it to you this time.
Yeah.
You know?
I was definitely surprised. That's all I can say at the end. I actually thought I knew what was gonna happen, but again, it was the pace here was more like scenes after scenes after scenes, but it connects and it's good. Rather than the Last Jedi, it was some weird. It kind of threw me off when on the Last Jedi in the very first scene where Rey saw Luke and she handed the lightsaber, and he just threw it away like it was a joke.
People were saying that J.J. Abrams was making up for all of the mistakes or the non-canon stuff that happened in Last Jedi, but I barely noticed any of that. It just felt natural to me. You know, if anything, it was humorous when Luke Skywalker saves his lightsaber and tells Rey, that's not how you treat a lightsaber. That's a complete reference to the beginning of the last movie where he just tosses it over his shoulder. It's like, yeah, that's sort of making up for it, but you know what? He's also making up for his own mistakes, right?
Do that, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I enjoyed it.
How would you guys compare these three movies, like rank them?
To be honest, this is about as good as the first one.
Force Awakens?
Force Awakens. Yeah, if anything, it's actually better paced to me. I enjoy frenetic movies sometimes because, you know where these movies are going. Just get to it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, if anything, to me, it was actually just because of the product is better than the actual first Star Wars movies, you know? People give such reverence to Star Wars,
New Hope.
New Hope, and all the first trilogy. It's like if you actually sit back and look at it, the special effects were crap, and the acting was okay. The story was okay. The fight scenes were trash. So what is this reverence to these movies?
Maybe it's nostalgia for a lot of people.
Absolutely, I can understand nostalgia. Like I like Dukes of Hazzard, but it's also a movie about a Dodge Charger that jumps over stuff. So there's nothing real about these movies. So I say enjoy them. Just enjoy what you have in front of you. Sorry, nerds.
Man. Interesting you acknowledge the nostalgia there. Fighting in this movie is terrible. Like, I mean, if you make a reference for nostalgia movies, throwback Star Wars film, they were slow until episode 1 released it. Then that's when the director decides to like fast pace the lightsaber battles.
The second trilogy that in Attack of the Clones and all that the fight scenes were actually better than obviously the first movies, and then this one. In this particular movie, they're pretty good. It seemed grand. That whole fight scene on the water, on the ships, or I suppose the crash ships in the ocean or whatever that is. That was actually a fun fight scene. They actually used Jedi powers to like leap over things.
Which I haven't seen in a while.
Yeah. And to me, this movie actually involves some of the extended universe stuff, like the holocron from the Sith. Basically, it's a map, right? And they never talk about that. They never talked about that in any movie prior to this.
Right.
It's practically in every cartoon, and it's in every backstory of the origins of the Sith and the Jedi, and all of a sudden, it's not in any of the other movies prior to this.
Right. Yeah.
So if anything, they did a good job in bringing some of the stuff that you recognize from the cartoons, and then that I can understand that what do you call it?
Dagger.
The dagger was a little weird. Like who writes a destination map or whatever, or like instructions how to get somewhere on a dagger.
Jedi's,
Doesn't
man.
really make sense, but I don't know. I've never stabbed someone, so I don't know. I've never stabbed someone. I don't know if I want to like write instructions on how to get to their dead body with a dagger. Maybe it's something that people do.
You could be influenced by that after watching The Witcher.
Oh yeah? Should we talk about The Witcher?
Are you guys done with the Star Wars?
I think I'm done with Star Wars, but if you guys have something to add,
I do have something to add from that actually, because it might be a bad example too. But one of my friends, he's really into the Game of Thrones books.
Yes.
Like he reads it like it's a Bible, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? After watching the movie too, there's a lot of misinterpretation and some like
Opportunities.
like stuff that the movie doesn't have in the book.
Oh, details, maybe like
like small details.
Twilight, Harry Potter, game what's the Hunger Games? As an
That's
example.
usually a sacrifice you have to make.
In a way, right?
Yeah.
For a 2-hour movie.
Yeah.
I get that, sure. But I guess it's basically the same thing too for this Star Wars trilogy, because it was cool to see some of those stuff that you watch from the Clone Wars, the TV show, which I haven't seen, but like what you said, that
Holocron?
the holocron.
Yeah, there's a Jedi
I have
holocron.
no idea what that is, but apparently it's in the Clone Wars, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's
So-
in the books and the Clone Wars and everything. And it's weird that the technology they decide to use for maps is a giant triangle.
Yeah.
But I think there'd be a better way to show how to get somewhere. But whatever.
Yeah, I guess my point is, I guess there's just a different versions of, because when you read the book, you know you're sold because you finished it, it's good, you know what I mean. But after watching the movie, it feels like it is a 2-hour movie. Everything's compressed there, but it's the director's point of view.
Yeah, he makes the decisions on what stays in and stays out, and what's
so you want to
essential
somewhat
to the story.
separate yourself from that point of view, because there are some like details that it's a must in the story, just to be respectful of the whole genre.
Yeah, like what's your opinion? How do you think that? Oh, by the way, spoiler alert! Emperor Palpatine comes back.
Oh shit!
Like, what do you think is the reason he came back, and how he came back?
That's a good question.
Yeah, do you have an opinion on that?
So,
Just tell me when you're done.
well, this is the thing. They didn't really explain it there.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh
No.
Good, because he like really shut his ear.
No, I really closed my ears. I didn't hear.
Oh,
what
you didn't? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Good for
I'm
him.
sorry, I forgot you haven't seen the movie.
No, it's
yet.
okay. You guys can talk about. Just tap me when you're done.
Spoiler alert: lightsabers, pretty girl, and boy. That's all that matters. No, like in the Clone Wars and all these other extended universe stories, one thing that comes back in every story is cloning people.
yeah,
Cloning main characters, right?
that's the thing.
Even
though,
in the Mandalorian, the theory is that either Baby Yoda is a clone or he will be cloned to create, I guess, the method of bringing back
Jedis?
Sorry,
Jedi.
not just Jedis, but anyone with a high midichlorian count, I suppose. Anyone with enhanced powers.
Okay.
So.
Force sensitive in a way.
Yeah, force sensitive. So he might be the reason that Rey is here. He might be the reason that they've cloned Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah.
The cloning is a theme that reoccurs in all of the
But that's the thing though.
stories.
Was he a clone though in
No,
this movie?
I don't think he was a clone,
I think it
but
was
they
the
probably
real
used
deal.
some, relatively the same technology.
Yeah.
By the way, which doesn't exist in real life. So, I mean, you can clone a cow. It takes a million years for them to grow up.
This is getting out of sidetrack, but it's gonna happen somehow. It's called CRISPR.
Oh yeah, that's true actually. So maybe we're closer. We're actually much closer to cloning.
Yeah, it's already addressed that
Yeah.
it's already happening. China is already ahead of it.
Yeah.
They started with the goat, then didn't really live for a long time, but it was successful in a way.
There you go. So
it's happening. It's
real
happening.
technology
China.
actually does exist for this. I guess Star Wars is happening in a couple of years.
We just need some lightsabers.
Yep.
Dope. So that's.
Is it?
I mean,
Was it?
I don't know. I'm like not a Star Wars geek, so I'm like completely lost here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to actually finally see the movie any day now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
I wouldn't mind seeing it again, just to piss off the nerds. I actually like the movie, so I wouldn't mind seeing with you or
I don't mind,
with you, just to watch it again.
Maybe.
Let's
We'll
give
see.
them more money, so
So that they can build up to 2 million.
why not? Whatever the how many
From I mean,
billions
as
that
like compared
Disney
to
needs.
like compared to Force Awakens, that's what they earn, like 2
Yeah.
billion, and like The Last Jedi, they earn like 1.3 billion, and that's a huge difference.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Huge difference there. We'll see how it goes for the Rise of Skywalker. We have to support them, just like watching like what 55 times.
Well, I've watched them a million times on Netflix and whatever other services, so I'm doing my best to support the crap. No.
Nice.
Okay,
Did you guys see The Witchers?
I've watched a few of the episodes.
Yeah.
Up to 3.
Oh, 3. Well, François. Have you seen
Fifth one now, yeah.
5th episode already?
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Well, for me, I was unsure about watching it because I didn't play the game. Like, I played a little bit of the game.
Nor have I.
Okay, and I was just wondering, like, do you need to play the game in order to understand the show? Or is it completely...
François seems like he knows it.
Okay. No, I think I have the same knowledge
Feeling.
from you guys here, but I think there is a book called The Witcher.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, so I think if you want to go, the nitty gritty about details, you should watch that first, because there's a lot of stuff there that you might get
Lost.
Especially, I actually turned on my subtitles just to be sure,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of moments where, was that a name or was that a place?
It's too many complicated names, I gotta admit.
What's
like,
Nilfgaard?
like Geralt, it was already.
That's what I heard.
Wait, I heard
That's a place. That's a place.
That's a
apparently.
place where older women guard their virginity, apparently.
Yeah, dude.
So, yeah, it's a place that we should definitely visit sometime. Sounds like a really nice place. Nilfgaard.
Like a
That's
secret.
like cougar,
It's an N. It's not an
cougar
F.
way.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Think of that way. Wow. Yeah, it's a lot of
It's where
complicated
hot
names.
soccer moms
Hot
protect
soccer.
their
Oh my
children.
god, yeah, it's so weird.
What I'm saying is like there's a lot of complicated names to like just like continue to think. I mean like because I'm so naive and new to this franchise, like Geralt, it may be a little average to remember his name, but like when it comes to like other people's name, that's when he just like throws you off. And like God,
name
dang.
another name then. With The Witcher.
I mean like just a princess, which is not a witcher. I like know the human people.
I know Superman has gray hair now. That's about all I can.
And a nice.
I don't even know the name of the guy I was watching for like a good 3 episodes. I can't tell the difference. He's
Has a nice raspy voice this time.
Yeah, it's odd. He's doing the Superman. He's doing the Batman voice.
Ah,
Would you,
Now you think
don't you
about
find
that
that odd that he's
I don't think Batman, but yeah,
he's
sure.
sort of growling his dialogue while everyone else has a normal voice?
In the game, actually, that's what it sounds like.
Is it?
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Yeah.
I
Then he
have
has a
never
good
played
voice.
the game. So
I've played like a few hours of the game.
Nice.
Oh, you played more than me then.
But like for those of you who are actually watching the TV series, have you guys played the games or
No.
read any of the books?
No.
I've watched the game reviews of the prior to even knowing about the TV show or the series. And, just to see if I'd want to play The Witcher. It looks interesting, but it looks like a giant time suck. Like that's the problem with a lot of this stuff today, where there's there's a million series that they're good and you all want to see, but there's only a limited amount of time. And the game The Witcher, how many are there now? 3, 4? I don't know.
3.
3. So 3 giant games, another series to watch. To that probably 40 minutes each episode.
Yeah.
And then there's like all these other ones that we have to watch. So there's no time. You have to either commit to a series
It's too much.
and learn people's names or just call them Superman with gray hair.
They lost me on Nilfgaard. I'm like, what? Okay.
Nilfgaard? What's a nilf?
Nilf or MILF?
It's an N. Nilf.
Nilfgaard.
Nilfgaard. I think. I think you should fact check
Are you
that.
pronouncing it right?
I'm pretty
No
sure it was
idea.
an N. Nilfgaard.
Fair enough.
Because that'd be weird if you actually.
It's actually a
called it
milf.
I thought of something, but no.
Yeah.
I thought of something, but no.
That's
Oh
hilarious.
god.
It's a
That's
little
too-
bit more like an offshoot story of Game of Thrones. You know,
Yeah.
it's
That's different.
it's a guy who kills monsters basically.
Yeah.
And
he's for hire.
yeah, he's for hire.
Yeah.
It seems like another A-Team situation where he wanders the cities or he wanders the countryside and wizards and queens ask him to kill monsters. And then along the way he probably finds a heart of gold or bones a couple more women. That's essentially in Milfgaard. Yeah, it's essentially what I get from the first 3 episodes.
Well, no. What I like about in the because I'm just trying to build up who Gerald really is.
Yes.
He's already being pretty well played by Henry Cavill, but
Yes.
what I got from Gerald is the lesser evil,
Oh yeah.
because he is for hire, but he's not just gonna go blindly in there and just start attacking humans.
Yeah, he has
I
a
mean,
moral compass.
He needs that's why he's he's a survivalist. Let's just say
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I like about him, and apparently he has a hard on something berry and no gooseberry.
What's a gooseberry?
What's a
What?
gooseberry?
Is that in the game or is that?
It's in the story.
Oh, okay, no idea.
He has a love interest. Spoilers.
He has a love interest.
Oh, it's
I
a
thought-
lilac and gooseberry. He has a hard on that smell, and on that smell, this woman has it. That's her basically. That's her perfume,
Oh, I see.
and he gets a hard on from
Okay, gotcha. I assume it's a lot
I've
of interest.
seen the sex scenes in the game.
Of course.
That's the only thing I probably bothered to look up when, during the game reviews. And it's like, oh my
That's
gosh.
what really matters to you.
that. Yeah. No, it's good. I
They
like
were
it.
gonna make an anime of The Witcher, I remember, a few
Oh,
years
yeah.
back.
Oh.
Like, there were all these images and stuff.
I
of,
can
like,
see
them in
that.
his
Oh,
anime.
man, I can see
form.
that.
He looks like an anime character, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
He's
The
the
white hair.
handsome, big, muscular, tall guy with the brooding voice,
Raspy voice.
and the oddly silver gray hair, long hair that goes down to his butt crack.
And
Yeah.
bright orange eyes.
Yeah. Does he have bright orange eyes?
What'd you say like
Uh,
that?
does he?
I don't think so.
That's why I see it. I mean, it's just like attractive. Like, oh my gosh, like how beautiful they are. But anyway,
So apparently the perfect mate for Kin-Ming would be beautiful black woman with orange eyes and gray hair or something.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Isn't that
Lupita Nyong'o?
no, isn't that the character from X-Men?
Storm?
Storm? Doesn't she have orange eyes?
I thought her eyes were white.
we're
Like,
white when
light,
she uses
you know?
power.
Wow. Kin-Ming likes Storm.
I mean, Halle Berry is pretty hot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. Good pick.
Apparently, but
That
she's in
negates my
her.
point.
She's in her.
Touche.
All right, but Witcher, a lot of great moments. Episode 1, I thought he's like the love interest was a girl until he killed her. Oh, whoops!
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, she had it coming.
I was so confused about like the
Oh, you mean
relationship between the two.
Renfrey?
I don't even
The
know.
first episode where he fights the girl who
Renfrey.
yeah.
Feel like they made out.
No, that's not the
But
one.
she kept coming at him with a knife and a sword, so it's
Yeah.
at some point you just gotta stab a hoe.
What would you guys think of the whole fight
Yeah, the fight
choreography?
scenes,
It's
the
dope.
fight choreography is good and it's graphic.
Yes.
I don't know how they do it. It had the same effect of
Game of Thrones.
no,
No,
yeah, Game of Thrones.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, the movie where they go up the stairs.
Oh my god, I know this. They're spies, right? No.
No,
What?
you know that
Probably
Asian
talking
movie
about that.
where they fight.
Oh, the raid.
Yeah, the raid.
Oh.
Remember? It's like, how did they do that? How do
true,
you
yeah.
stab someone in the face and not actually kill him? I don't know. I don't know the special effects and how they managed to decapitate a person or like stab him full on,
Right, yeah, that's
and
true.
not actually harm another human being. It had the same effect because the raid special effects, like when the guy drops another guy on a bunch of splinters on the floor.
Yeah.
Like, how do you fake that?
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
true.
I'm still questioning like example of the Punisher from Marvel Netflix.
Oh,
like
yeah,
how
yeah,
like
that's
he
like-
bruises.
Oh my
the
God,
faces.
yeah.
Like every
With the
He doesn't
Every
have any
iron
superpowers.
with the hammer.
or hammer or like
That was-
the weight from the weight room.
Yes,
Like he's
yes.
like a dumbbell. Like
Oh.
how does like they bruise their face? Like do they update their makeup every hits or something? Or like you know what I'm
There
saying?
must be something like that going on. I know, like it just seems so brutal and realistic that
I actually
I
never.
don't know how the special effects are achieved on this because I couldn't begin to think of how I would attack Kin-Ming with a sword
I'm always a suspect.
and not kill him accidentally. You know
I've actually never watched it.
what?
The Punisher?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
You gotta
It's
see
so
it.
good. No, the fight scenes are so satisfying. If you have like a drop of evil in you, no, seriously, like if you've ever had like a mental argument with someone and you just wanted to murder them. Spoiler alert, murder.
man.
No.
No.
If you've ever had like a mild anger issue,
Yeah.
you know, that gets it out of you. You just watch all the Punisher fight scenes and the choreography and the weapons work. Oh my God,
Okay,
it's a
you gotta watch
slaughterhouse.
Or even
That's
or
crazy.
even a
It is.
moment like if this dude actually looking for like over a little kid like 18 years old and just want to toy with Punisher for like just a fun moment, like I don't know, like babysit her, and Punisher doesn't even play, he would just actually like shoot, like just to scare her off, just
Yeah.
scare her.
Yeah, he's not messing around.
Do you remember that scene?
Oh, okay.
I think I do. I
Isn't
think I
that the
do.
scene where she tries like disarming him or
Yeah.
something, and then
Yeah.
he
In
gets
the-
really mad?
Yeah.
In the trailer.
Exactly,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
point.
Yeah, that was an awesome scene, and he killed him so that she didn't have to kill him, but to show her what it's like. So it's like you probably don't want to go down this road, but if you do, this is what it's like.
But yeah, like that's
It's a
like
good series. It's a good series.
Have you seen Daredevil or any of
That's
the
the
other
thing.
ones?
Daredevil's a bit more of a slog because it's a good series, but it's something you're gonna want to keep watching
Right.
every episode.
Yeah.
and get through. Punisher is more like just a bing bam, thank you ma'am, you know, like,
Or like-
quickie, where you're like you sort of watch in between the fight scenes, you know, because the fight scenes are so graphic and satisfying. You know, like the raid.
Yes.
It's just satisfying when he kills people.
Oh my god.
It's like there's just the satisfaction of knowing that this good guy is clobbering the hell out of bad guy.
Okay.
that's why when you watch Daredevil season 2, you'll get a connection between Daredevil and the Punisher.
Yes.
Yeah, so I recommend Daredevil first.
Yeah, you gotta watch Daredevil first, and then Punisher, and then if you're watching Punisher, make sure that you are getting in a fight with someone.
Just to
And
get that
then-
vibe.
And then,
into
so
that
when you're
zone.
watching Punisher, you're like visualizing yourself with a giant hammer.
By the way, by the way, do not watch Iron Fist season 1.
Iron Fist season 1 is the worst. One of the worst. It's almost as bad as anything on CW.
Oh, it's okay. You just...
I had to poke
Oh,
CW.
no.
Yeah, like,
Season 2,
Season
a
2
little
is
bit
much
better,
better,
but
right?
it's not as satisfying compared to the standard with Daredevil and Punisher.
the character alone is annoying.
Oh,
Yeah,
Because it seems like he's a tryhard. That's
And
how I
his-
just think
His
about
one
it.
power seems to be just his fist, right?
yeah.
And lackluster martial arts skills.
Like, if you like throw Donnie Yen as the cast of Iron Fist, then that would be a different take. And that
Yeah,
would-
of course.
Yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? Like, oh my gosh, I would like absolutely watch this. But fans ask for Asian or a Chinese dude, but we've given a white dude.
But
so
the character is actually a white dude, isn't he?
exactly, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so I don't mind that. But if they pulled it off better, it would have been okay. But they clearly did not. I don't know about casting Justin Timberlake 2.0, you know, with his curly hair and stuff, and you know, his,
I mean,
Right.
I think it was
Sorta-
just the way the character was portrayed. I guess like
he's sort of
he's just whining.
That's right.
Says I'm the Iron Fist to everybody.
Yes.
Ooh, that
That's
line
the
kind of annoys
dumbest
me.
thing ever. Yeah, he
Tells
just walks up
everybody
to
he's the Iron
people.
Fist.
I'm the immortal Iron Fist.
It's like he's like ordering
Come again.
Chinese food, from his favorite restaurant. Hey guys.
Is that dumpling?
I'm can I get some dumpling and egg foo young? He goes, okay, what's your name? Yeah, I'm the Iron Fist. He goes, the who? The Iron Fist. Yeah, Bill. It's like no one knows who you are. No one cares who you are.
Did that actually happen in the TV
No.
Well, actually,
It seems it may as
It's
well
a bit of
have.
an exaggeration.
it's sort of. I mean,
Oh.
there's a bit of connection with that in Defender series,
Mhm.
Marvel
Right.
Defender.
How do you guys find Defenders?
I actually like the Defenders more than I did the entire Iron Fist series. Like he didn't seem so bad in the Defender series, but boy,
He's like a good background noise
yeah.
from the other guys.
I mean, they had to go to a Chinese restaurant. Someone had to order.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sorry, I was gonna say Luke Cage and Jessica Jones are like in between. I'd say
absolutely.
Okay, right?
I like Luke Cage both seasons.
both seasons.
Yeah, but
See, for me, season 1 was good until
second half.
the second half. For me, kind of got a little campy.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I really like first half with Cottonmouth.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, spoiler alert: Cottonmouth died just to become Blade. You know what I'm saying, guys?
Wait, Blade's in there?
No, dude. Blade has an upcoming new movie in MCU, and they cast the same actor who plays Cottonmouth, the villain in Luke Cage season 1.
Wait, so Marshall Ali is in Luke Cage?
Yes.
What?
I didn't know that. I don't think that's the
You
same
haven't
guy.
seen?
No, Francis.
No,
I'm
that's
pretty
him.
sure you
Is
saw
it?
it.
Yeah, that's him.
Are you sure? He's pretty big, man.
That was a pretty big guy.
That's
That
a-
was
No, that was him.
Marshall Ali was the villain for the
that's
first
probably
half.
his worst. That's probably his worst performance. Oh no!
What
You're
you
talking
talking
about
about?
a different guy.
Luke Cage. That was a great performance.
Are you talking about
he
season
was
2?
good, but the guy at the end of the series, the
Diamond back.
yeah, the dumbest villain I've ever seen.
That's where the series went downhill for me.
Absolutely, yeah. That when that happened, it turned into complete camp. Because it looked like he made his own like bad guy costume from like.
I love that pimp stormtrooper line. What are you, pimp stormtrooper?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just the worst villain ever. Just not intimidating whatsoever. Not scary. Horribly acted. Worst costume. It probably came out of Value Village. It's ill-fitting. It's when you buy like a Superman costume when you're a kid and it's like it's all baggy on you.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty much what it felt like that with his outfit. It's just
No budget.
low budget.
I mean-
the rest of the series was really good, and then all of a sudden that happened. Oh man.
I mean, we had the season 2 villain was played by, what's his name?
Can't remember his name, but the guy plays Bushmaster.
Bushmaster. Yeah, exactly.
Wait,
Bushmaster is awesome.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
awesome.
Did you just say Bushmaster?
Are you thinking
Yep.
about
Yes.
weed here or what?
No.
He's the master of bushes
Yeah.
from Milfgard.
You did not just say that.
Whoever played
Bushmaster.
Bushmaster is brilliant.
Yeah, I can't remember his name right now.
But
I
his-
started following him on Mustafa something, but I followed him on Instagram, and he's super artistic, and he's a dope battle rapper. It seems, yeah,
Really?
he actually raps.
I'm just like amazed about his voice when he
Yes.
plays the role as Bushmaster because his normal voice is American.
Yeah,
His character voice was Jamaican accent. Like,
he
like
was good.
yeah, it's like, you think I'm come to you? Like the kind of
Yeah,
sound?
yeah.
That's exactly what it sounded like. Nailed
Like,
it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Next.
what's next? Something
I
about
mean-
Saoirse Ronan?
Jessica Jones, you know what you should watch? Only season 1 and only season 1.
That's it.
Wait,
Yeah.
you've only seen season 1, or?
I've seen season 1 fully and half of season 2 because I started to get bored.
Oh, yeah. Season 2 is a little strange.
Yes, and I did not even touch season 3.
Wait, how strange? I like
Wait,
strange though.
there was a Jessica Jones.
Like
season
weird
3.
strange or like
Oh wait, no, I did see
Doctor
Jessica Jones
Oh,
season 3.
I
I just
stopped-
couldn't remember.
I stopped
It was the
watching when
last
her
one.
mom got involved.
Yeah,
Oh, what?
yeah, that's
I
the
was like,
season
I
2.
don't know what's going on.
Did you
I
like
stopped caring.
Mama
Jessica
Jones?
Jones season 3?
I liked it. Yeah,
Oh, really? You
yeah,
enjoyed
it was
it?
actually good. Way better than season 2.
Okay,
Okay.
that sounds
It's a
good.
little
Okay.
more grounded and detective.
That's
or-
good. Yeah.
I know who's the villain, the bestie, right?
Yeah,
The
Is that her
bestie.
mom?
No,
Oh,
it's,
okay.
it's- her name is Claire, right?
the name of the villain.
Yeah, Claire.
her frenemy?
If you want to watch Jessica Jones and just get the best of it, just watch season 1.
What?
Kilgrave was a really good villain.
Yeah.
But
good.
I'll probably get confused because I don't know what happened in season 2.
Season 2? No, it's it's Trish Walker. That's
Trish
Claire.
Walker, yeah, that's
Oh,
what's in
Claire is the girl from freaking Luke Cage. The girl.
Yeah, I was getting a little confused. But
Okay, gotcha. But if you want to dig into like the Marvel Netflix character, watch Jessica Jones only season 1 because the actor who plays the villain is David Tennant.
Who's David Tennant?
He's the Doctor Who, the 10th Doctor.
Really good. Good actor.
Doctor Who?
You like question yourself, which is the actual title of the show.
No, I know Doctor
Harry
Who.
Potter. He's Barty Crouch. I don't know if you watch Harry Potter.
He's the Purple Man from Jessica Jones, and he's like whoever like looks at any character controls a person.
Whoever looks at.
We're not doing a really convincing job.
France,
I know, guys. What the heck?
I actually enjoy the TV series more than the Marvel movies. I'll say that.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. They're a little more serious and a little
Yes.
more grounded in reality.
Yeah.
A little more.
It's more
not
stretched
completely,
out,
but
Other than
I mean, it's superhero stuff, but it's a little more grounded than the movies.
yeah.
Okay,
I'll say
here's
that.
my thing. Watching like sci-fi movies, TV shows like this, how is the CGI?
Sometimes it's good.
Sometimes.
They don't
It's
really
much
use a
more
lot of it,
realistic.
right?
Realistic choreography.
It depends on each show. Like Punisher is very well done.
Mm-hmm.
It's just less CGI. It's just beating up.
He's just actually beating them up. Yeah.
Okay.
It's all
Yeah,
real.
the choreography.
It's all
is
real.
It's Punisher.
And
too.
Daredevil's really good.
Daredevil's good fight scene. Iron Fist season 1 was bad.
Iron Fist is
It's like they did a lot of cutaways, right? Like
Mhm.
Yeah, because
show
he
it
can't
this.
fight.
Yeah, they did a lot of cutaways.
he's
Like
the
you said it that way,
Batwoman of the Marvel universe.
Damn, dude.
Oh.
You're like, that's who say that
In a fight between Batwoman and Iron Fist, I don't know who would change their maxi pad first.
Oh my god.
There would probably be more blood from the maxi pad than from the actual making contact.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
Okay.
Boom!
Yeah, dude.
Usually, like, I don't mind you, like, editing me and, like, what do you call it, censoring me.
Oh, God.
That one you gotta keep, because that's the truth. Those two shows suck. Facts.
Let's move on. So, like, because we talk about The Witcher and it's based on a video game, why can't a film company or a TV company make another good video game live action adaptation?
That's hard.
Because they have to actually love the source material.
Yeah.
And it seems like
It's like they haven't been invested through the game well, and like they just like rush it all the way.
Yeah,
And
this
I
is the
think it's
thing.
difficult to transition a game into a movie as well.
Yeah.
So you're
Okay.
trying to keep all the same points, but not
Let-
change too much.
Let me list out like a few that's coming up in live action video game adaptations. So there's Resident Evil that is trying to reboot after all those failing reviews from the earlier movies,
Oh
and
my
they're
God.
applied to like a TV series, just like
okay.
The Witcher. The next one that is a film, Monster Hunter, and
Monster Hunter?
Monster Hunter is going to be directed by Paul W.S. Anderson, who directed most of the Resident Evil movies, and Alien vs Predator
That's a TV series?
as a movie, and it's
Wait,
coming.
isn't there already one?
No, what?
Oh,
What
this is
you
a
talking about?
reboot.
There's gonna be. What do you mean reboot? I'm talking about Monster Hunter.
No, you said Predator.
fight.
He's the director of Alien vs Predator.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be the rebooted one. Never mind. Sorry.
Okay, so
有冇搞錯啊？
Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter, and it's gonna be starred by Paul W.S. Anderson's wife again, just like how she does in her Resident Evil films.
Oh, she's gonna be the Monster Hunter?
Yeah, she's gonna be the main actress.
So, did you like the Resident Evil movies?
No, only like one of it. That's it.
I've barely ever played a Resident Evil game,
Yeah.
so the source material, if there is any, other than the game, just flew right by me. It
Right.
didn't, most of these zombie movies don't make any sense to me anyway.
Yeah.
What's your preferable zombie movie?
Zombie movie? None.
Zombieland?
Train to Busan?
Walking
I
Dead.
mean, that was really good.
Oh, yeah.
The cartoon was really good. And if
Oh,
you're talking
yes,
about
that's
zombie movies, with 21 Days Later, that was good.
Oh yeah. Oh, I haven't watched that one yet. Actually,
Yeah.
it looks scary. I don't want to watch.
Yeah, it was good. That's when they first introduced fast zombies.
Right.
fast zombies.
Yeah, you
There's
know,
a
before
different
before that
subgenre
movie,
of zombie apocalypse.
Zombies used to just
movie.
walk around plotting.
Yeah.
And then in that one, they actually came at you and they're sort of like growling like a dog. Kind of, they'd run after you and try to chase you down and like climb up, you know, elevator shafts and try to get to you, that kind of thing. So, you know, it was more of a challenge than slow-moving zombies that you just had to tip over, you know?
By the way, so I've seen like the Resident Evil films in theaters, some of it, starting from Afterlife and beyond. It's like
You watch it in the theaters?
in theaters, yeah.
Wasted
During
money,
Afterlife,
man.
it was 2010 film, so I was like 14 years old
Okay.
when I saw it in the theater because I was a huge fan at that time. So I watched in Afterlife, Retribution, and the last one. The Final Chapter, that's what it's called for the subtitle. And I'm going to tell you that The Final Chapter is perhaps the worst Resident Evil film throughout the franchise. Even though the rating is a bit higher, that's the dumbest rating I've ever seen. Just saying. By Rotten Tomato.
I've watched a few. I can't tell them apart. It's the same story. Mila... What's her
Jovanovich.
name?
Jovanovich.
Jokovic? Is that what her name is? Is that a basketball player? I don't know. Either way, she just basically shows up, and then more zombies are around, and then that corporation she's trying to
The umbrella. What is
yeah
it?
the
Umbrella Corporation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
I
trying to
remember
figure
that.
out what's going on or something. It just makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
You know, because like you see all these different characters from every movie, we are supposed to have a great finale for this last film, bringing all these characters together. Nope, 80% of them got cut out, and one of the best character is in the final film sucks.
Yeah.
He doesn't fight. He's like the best villain in the video game.
Really,
Resident Evil villain game.
Oh, is it the huge?
Albert,
guy
no, I mean
that
like
has-
his name is Wesker, Albert Wesker, and he's always looks like in his human form, but he has like enhanced ability.
You know what I find the challenge with those type of movies is you already know that the main character is not going to die, so you never have this sense of like vulnerability. She or he is always going to make it till the end for the boss fight or something. And what you're essentially watching is a series of situations where minor characters get chopped in half or something. That's basically what those movies are, right? And eventually, 45 minutes or an hour later, you get to Mila going up against the main umbrella corporation, you know, monster.
And then Rihanna came. I'm like, Ella.
What?
Is that true?
Well, because you mentioned umbrella, that's why I just
Oh.
She's the main villain.
That would have been more entertaining.
Oh my god. She's the main villain.
You know, keep in mind, actually, one of my favorite dumb movies is Battleship with Rihanna in it.
Rihanna.
Oh,
I like that one, though.
It's horrible, but I love it because it's like awesome background noise when you're doing other stuff like laundry,
Oh.
and you just like occasionally look over and go, "Oh, there's Rihanna. There's this unbelievable scene. Sweet. This other unbelievable scene's coming up 10 minutes from now. I have time to do a couple dishes."
I haven't seen the film though. I heard it's terrible.
It's terrible, but terribly good too.
It's not
a
bad
weird
actually.
way.
I don't
I mean, I guess like whenever Rihanna's in those films, it's like makes everything entertaining. For some reason, I get the joy whenever. I see those
I was
movie
more
stars.
surprised that she didn't suck as an actress. She was actually pretty decent, you know,
Yep.
like for her role,
Yep.
which was basically not get killed.
What was the sci-fi film with Rihanna where she like turns into like different creatures in the I forgot, like, you know, the Harry Osborn was played by the actor in the Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Nope.
William Dafoe.
No. Amazing
Harry
Spider-Man 2.
Oh, you mean James Franco?
No, Harry Osborn, Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh shit.
I don't know names.
Yeah, I don't know that guy actually. Sorry.
I'm gonna
I
cut
only
it.
know the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Never mind.
Those are classic, man.
Are they?
It
They're
is
alright.
for me.
If you're a Spider-Man fan, are
Yeah.
those movies really good?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay,
For me personally, yes.
because
I enjoyed them.
for me, I judge it by how the main character looks, and the second Spider-Man or Amazing Spider-Man, he looked more like Spider-Man to me, and therefore I granted it a little more leeway. I thought he's skinnier, and more annoying. So he's closer to Spider-Man to me.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Who are you mentioning?
Maguire looks like he's a little too like stocky, ripped. You know,
And gets the
like Spider-Man is always like lean and like doing weird like, you know,
That's
legs
true,
in
yeah,
the
like-
air
like
and whatever,
agile
and skinny. So like Tobey Maguire looked like, you know, he's like right on that verge of like a couple of hamburgers too much, you know. He's like he's fit,
Yeah.
but a couple and you know you're gone. But like the other actor, what's his name? The guy in
Andrew
Amazing-
Garfield.
Andrew Garfield. He was already like slim, so it's like
That's true.
he's gonna be fine.
Then we have Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
He
Oh.
he looks, I mean, like
You know?
he looks a lot younger than
Yeah.
I'd expect Peter Parker to look, right? Like,
Yeah, because Peter Parker's supposed to be in high school, right?
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, Andrew and Toby were not in high school.
I mean, like
I've
they were in
seen-
high
He
school
looks a lot more
for
kiddish
halfway
than-
of the first film, and then they graduate.
I don't know. I don't understand what's so old looking about Andrew Garfield. He still looks like a child to me. So that's why it didn't bother me. But I can understand why other people have a problem with it because he just looks like a teenager to me. So he doesn't look 20 something to me. So
Well, they filmed him when he was like in age 28 around there. Like his
28.
Yeah.
That's why. I can feel that. You know,
Honestly,
older
I've
vibe.
never heard of him beforehand, so I thought they just took some little. Like I just thought they randomly took some like teenage white kid willy nilly off the street.
Yeah.
It's like you're skinny in this movie. That's what I thought. I didn't realize like he's a stage actor, I guess, or something. Like,
Yeah,
is
I
that what he
think so.
does? Okay, I had no idea he's that old. 28.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's
Yeah, same thing with. I think Emma Stone is older than him or something.
Because Emma Stone is supposed to be in high school in the movie too.
Yeah, exactly.
And she's like what, 40? I don't know.
no.
She's been in so
Hold
many
on.
movies.
You're like, oh my
She
god,
got all that loose skin.
You know? Do you know Emma Stone's next movie that she's gonna film is
At least
the?
she's got loose skin. She's Chinese or something.
What are you saying?
Or Japanese. Remember in that Hawaiian movie where she's supposed to be a
Oh, yeah,
Japanese
Aloha.
person? It's like Emma Stone is not Japanese.
Never watched that.
No idea. But there's another movie she's doing for Disney, and it's 101 Dalmatian, and she's the
What's her name?
villain. I forgot the villain. name.
Cruella de Vil?
Cruella de Vil. Yeah, she's the actress, right? And there's an image to it. They took a shot of her, and it looks impressive.
Really?
I didn't know there's
I mean-
a new 101 Dalmatian movie
Do we need another one?
because we already have one.
We have like a few, don't we?
a few, yeah.
There's like
I
a
mean,
bunch
there's
of cartoons.
animated one, the
real
real
one.
one.
There's a thick.
Glenn Close was the first like real version.
You know, talking about those
Yeah,
live
got
action,
things to make.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
live action Disney movies. I did watch.
dogs are getting old.
Wow.
He's the same dog.
He's the
Man.
20 years
Dog
later.
hasn't aged for 20 years.
I did watch Lady and the Tramp, the live action one.
Okay.
I never watched the cartoon one, and I actually like this one.
Really? Okay.
was-
I've seen
it
the
was well
cartoon. It
played.
was cute.
Yeah, it was well played actually. So,
I was rooting for him to get with her. Like, yeah, it's pretty cute for a what do I call it, cocker spaniel. I could see how if I was a dog, I would want to hump that.
nice.
Darn, dude.
But I'm not, so I won't.
You guys like Aladdin?
I did. When I was a kid, I liked Aladdin. It was all right.
I mean,
Well, are you
like the
talking
new
about
one.
oh, the
well,
new one?
I guess both.
I-
How would you compare them?
I can't compare them because I have not seen the new one. The first one I didn't mind because it was,
I
you know,
haven't either.
it was actually pretty fresh.
Honestly, I did love the Aladdin, the cartoon
Yeah.
version.
Oh yeah.
When and then I tried to watch Aladdin with Will Smith. As soon as he started singing, I'm like, nope.
Yep.
I mean, you can't compare it
You
to
know-
the original, but
Yeah.
I
So
still sort of enjoyed it for what it was.
Are you joining me on my I hate
we were
Will
just-
Smith camp?
We were just talking about this.
No, it's just this one right here. I mean, I wish I could have kept watching it, but man,
So what,
it was...
what you're saying is you don't like Will Smith's music.
No, I didn't say that.
But as an actor, he's tremendous. But as a musician.
That was one thing that I completely cut off from our podcast long
Did you?
ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a long part you cut out because I went on a long time.
Yeah. So yeah, back to Will Smith or back to Aladdin. You know what? I did see the live action, but you probably only saw clips when he started singing. If you go back where the video started, than going nice. I say a live action Aladdin was a success. It was
I liked
absolutely
it.
good.
Yeah, I liked it for what
Until
it is.
the third act. Let me tell you, third act, it completely painfully annoys me because what's the villain? Jafar, right? I don't think it's played by a great actor, to be honest. Yeah, and I was expecting a giant ass snake.
Yeah, they left that out.
Yeah, I was like confused. Like, where's the snake?
Yeah.
And then it just like transformed him
Spoilers?
into spoiler.
Snake?
Well, I've heard.
Well, I
the
mean, have you
movie's
seen the original? You've seen the original Aladdin,
I thought
right?
it was a huge dragon, like, no?
No, it was a snake.
good. That's Mulan or something, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it was a snake.
Oh, man, see, I forgot now.
Wushu you're talking about.
confusing,
Oh, sorry, is it Mushu?
cultural serpents?
Yeah, cultural serpents.
Oh, no, I was thinking about Maleficent. I was thinking of Maleficent for a second, sorry.
Disney movies that have white actors, like cartoons, have horses and boats, and the ones that star Chinese and Japanese have dragons, and the ones that are Middle Eastern all have snakes and like tigers or something. That's usually what happens in these Disney movies where they ground cultures down to an essence, a nice racially controversial essence.
You know, that's from the live action. What they add on was a great idea, because from the animated film you saw like Jasmine, when she's alone, she wants to like talk to someone. She talks to her tiger.
Was there a tiger there at least?
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a tiger, but
Tony.
The tiger.
So,
Tony the Tiger.
but there was also a new character that they threw in, so that they don't want the audience to see that Jasmine is talking to a tiger itself. There's also a human being that assists her.
Yeah, that was a good addition.
There's a tiger translator.
No,
Oh
is that what you think about?
no, that's what you just
I was like,
described.
I was like, yeah.
There's a new character.
This is a new additional character.
Okay.
As a friend.
She's a friend to Jasmine,
Yeah.
who translates to the tiger.
No, there's no translating. It's just a new character she can refer to instead of
Instead
talking
of
to
the
the
tiger.
tiger.
Oh, okay. I barely remember the first like cartoon
Actually,
movie.
don't
I just remember.
I
enjoying
rewatched it
so.
again just to refresh my mind.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
That was
You
that.
guys remember the other two Aladdin movies afterwards?
Yep.
Yeah, there's
What?
there's a third one? See, I don't
King of
remember
Thieves.
that. I never
Here's
watched
it.
that.
I
His
enjoyed
dad.
the King of Thieves.
I actually
even
like that
though,
one.
even though the Rotten Tomato was low, I was like, oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
it was low.
I still enjoyed that movie.
Yeah, because we had the Robin Williams back.
Yeah.
Were
And-
they theater releases?
No, I think it just went straight to
Direct
VHS.
right?
Yep.
VHS.
That's what I thought. And the story it involves Aladdin's dad.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. He's considered as the King of Thieves.
Oh.
Yeah. and
Does
like-
it bother you guys at all that a lot of these Disney movies involve teenage girls and grown men?
Wait.
I never thought about that at that time.
That was a meme that came up in one of my feeds, and I actually looked at it. It's actually interesting that Ariel is 15,
No.
and then the prince
Wait.
is like 26 or something. Yeah, and it's like, huh?
What?
Yeah, look it up. And then what's another one? Jasmine and what's his
Aladdin?
name? And Aladdin. They're closer in age, but like there's still like 3 or 4 years between them.
I never thought about
Yeah,
their ages.
Mulan
honestly,
is what? She's still a teenager, right? Like 14 or something,
Yeah.
or whatever. And then there's like a prince or no,
General.
the general. He's a general. That should just tell you right there, right? So,
What about
Oh my
the
God.
Beauty and the Beast?
well, I think the fact that it's a beast is probably the first
It's the
first problem.
It's worse.
Yeah,
And
but you know,
yeah.
like I guess in cat years or whatever the hell he is, it's probably
Beast years.
probably not much of an issue. Although being a beast, being in love with a beast and possibly what's the end? What's the end? The end game in that relationship, by the way, guys. Beauty and the Beast.
No, there was a transformation after.
Yeah, exactly. There's like a lotus that if you do something good, a petal falls one by one, and if there's no more, then that's when the curse disappears, making the beast transform back to a human.
Okay.
Wait,
And then I'm
right?
assuming.
I think you said it that wrong, man.
So okay,
The curse.
let's
No,
break.
because the more the pedal comes down, that's when the curse stays forever. So he needs that whole flower to be as healthy as possible.
Okay.
So that's when the beast found Belle. True love.
So how
came.
old is Belle?
I don't know.
So okay,
Emma
what
Watson,
is the
yo.
story of Belle? Is she just hanging out at an orchestra? Like what's going on
She's
here?
a wholesome village girl.
She's a wholesome village girl, so she's probably in her teens still in this.
Maybe.
She's not dating people
She
in her
reads
20s.
books.
She reads books, so she's probably a teenager. She gets books. There's no Netflix for her.
No.
She has to read books.
Yeah.
So she's a teenager. And this man has been cursed for how many hundreds of years?
Good question. I'm not
Good
sure.
question. I don't know. Maybe like so far,
Maybe a
just
couple of
year,
years.
just a few years.
Yeah, like how many
Is he
years?
a king or a prince or
He's
something?
a prince, yeah.
Right? A prince, but then
An
he's,
arrogant prince.
she's all right with him being a giant cat.
Like she knows there's something in that beast that's not beastly but more of a human
Okay.
emotion. Boom,
At the
got
same
him.
time, what does that mean for the other guys in this village who aren't beasts and are still pretty alright guys?
Bullies.
What this really means is women need to find a guy they can fix.
Yeah.
We're really
Like,
talking about like
Princess and the
relationship
Frog?
problems.
Yes, exactly.
Well, no, do you know the
Why would
story?
the princess choose the frog instead of the perfectly normal guys
Wait, wait.
around?
Oh
She wants
my.
to fix
Do you know the story?
the frog dude.
Do you know the story of Beauty and the Beast?
No, he's,
Yeah, I know.
He's,
I'm just fucking
you're,
with you.
you're like
Oh.
freaking comparing to Princess and the Frog.
This is every Prince Charming movie, basically, right?
Yeah, that's true.
The dumbass mean prince has a problem, or like what was that one with when he's like what is that? You know, a lima, not a lima, llama.
Oh,
Groove?
Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah, right. Does he ever find love or something in that one? Or that's not.
You got like the bromance
There's a
kind of
bromance, yeah.
got a
that
moments
wasn't really
there.
a romance thing, right? That was more of a becoming a better llama.
I just watched that one too.
Yeah, but that's essentially what all these like princess finding Prince Charming movies are, right?
Right.
Someone has a problem, and instead of choosing the easy way out with someone that doesn't have a problem, they choose to live.
Well, that's the thing. The princess might have something.
What
wrong
is this
with them, too.
teaching our children? That you should date someone with problems because maybe they're actually nice. And but, you can live past all the
Well,
problems.
here's the thing. Since they were already broken from the outside,
Uh-huh.
it'll be easier for them to fix them in the inside.
Was it? I wish you could all see this.
Well, no, I'm
Yes.
saying it's easier for them to be with them now since they seen the worst of them. Now it's easier from then on for the princesses.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, hi girls. It's François. Just saying.
Any women out there? What's your name?
François.
Francois. I was still racist, David.
François. François.
Francois
Racist friends.
has lots of problems that you can fix. So,
Oh man, let me
so
know.
ladies,
Let me know.
let me know.
Anyway.
Okay, next topic.
Alright, cool.
Oh,
Remember we talked about Rihanna, and I was trying to bring up a movie. It's called Valerian. How do you pronounce it?
Oh.
Valerian.
No.
And
I know
the
what
city
you're talking about.
of the 1,000. I have it right here with me.
It's not Valerian though. It's Valerian.
Valerian.
Oh,
and the city.
Valerian. Yeah,
Valerian, the city of thousand planets. That's a good book, apparently.
that's hilarious. Like that's something you said again. What was that other thing you said?
Are you trying to
They
compare me
debut.
with, like
Debut. And you said debut. He goes debut. And what did you call Valerian? Valerian. Awesome. That's awesome.
but what I'm trying to say is that Rihanna was in that film, and she was like the shapeshifter.
Yes, I think I remember
That was
this
a cool
now.
one,
Right.
That was a cool scene.
That was a bad movie though, but it was.
I only watched
was
that
impressive.
scene because of Rihanna's there, and she was hella hot.
Yeah.
I actually liked it.
You did?
Yeah.
It was pretty nonsensical, but it was entertaining in the fact that it went through all these Like the special effects were good, but the story went nowhere. You know.
Oh,
the couple had no chemistry. They
haven't
look
seen
like
this movie.
brother and sister. You know.
yes, there's the one with Mila Kunis.
Only that they have
and
the same
Channing
body.
Tatum. That movie.
One just has shorter hair.
Jupiter Ascending. Oh, that's the one. Okay. Have you seen Jupiter Ascending?
Yes, and you can't say anything because Mila Kunis is a queen. Mila Kunis is the queen of all eyeball.
Which one do you think is better, Jupiter's Ascending or Valerian?
They're both horrible. But Jupiter Ascending at least had a bit of character.
Right.
The other one was Valerian.
Yeah.
That had no character, and the chemistry between supposedly these two lovers was non-existent. I have not seen a couple who had less chemistry than these two. Like you said, the date you had the other day had more chemistry than that movie. And you said your date was like
What? How was it?
Basically what he described.
Yeah,
Oh my
it has as
God.
much chemistry as Valerian, which is to say none.
Jeez Christ. Okay.
They have the same body. They could
What?
be the same person.
That's
They have the same eyeballs.
Wow.
Yeah, I actually
They're
thought that
brother
was
and
too.
sister. I swear.
That's what I thought too in the posters. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, what's this?
I know.
Siblings.
It's like, why are they dating? To share clothing? Anyway.
Wow, that's crazy.
I think they're both good actors too.
Yeah. Oh man.
But putting those two together, it just made no sense.
No.
Other examples of that, like what do you think?
Poe and
Oh
and
yeah.
Finn.
Oh,
The first
yeah.
interaction, I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah, that was very forced.
Like, I've never seen two guys talk to each other like that for the first time.
In a forceful way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know
that's
what
true.
you guys talking
What the
about.
heck is going on here?
Yeah, it's very cartoony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can happen. I think I come across seeing something like that for Defender.
You know who else have no
Defender.
chemistry?
Yeah, Defender.
Finn and what's her name?
Ray.
No, the other
Oh,
one.
the one that was in the movie before this?
Phasma?
It was the movie before this, right?
Oh, wait.
I'm just gonna say
Ray?
Kylo Ren.
the Asian chick.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I can't remember her name, but I know what you're talking about.
Bro.
That was forced. That was the, if anything, it felt like Rose was clingy. It's like that one part where she almost kills Finn by trying to save him.
From The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine that? You're trying to save your the guy you love by smashing your car into him. That makes no sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then she's like, I did it because I love you. It's like,
That's
that, so you're a crazy bitch. That's really what you are. You almost killed me.
Oh, my
Let's
God.
get this straight, right? Like, I mean, she's a really nice girl in the movie, but then like, she's got like clingy girl tendencies, right?
Yep.
Like all of a sudden she just kisses Finn out of nowhere and then passes out. It's like, really? That was such a Me Too moment too, right? It's like, yeah. Take advantage of me while I'm down. It's like, no. If this was like any other,
Oh, God. Yeah, that was weird.
doing a lot to be edited in.
Yeah, I'm keeping your mouth shut right now.
Damn, dude.
It was such a no chemistry that they actually just got rid of it in this movie in the latest one.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
And remember when he walks by her and then puts his hand on her shoulder, and it's the most "What's up, buddy? What's
Yeah.
up, friend?" moment ever. That's awesome.
It was as close as that.
yeah,
What
pretty much.
Talk about friend zone.
Talk about being friend zoned in the Star Wars universe. That is the biggest friend zone tap on the back I've ever seen.
Rose.
I would expect Rose to actually become a bad guy and like become a Sith because she was so angry that she got friend zoned.
Oh my God. She
Wow.
got uber sensitive to the force. Just kidding.
They friend zoned her and gave her like 4 lines in the whole movie, so she probably should become a Sith. She'd have more to do.
Yeah.
too bad. I mean, there isn't enough time to grow that relationship.
I know. Yeah.
And they really forced it in the second one. That was just...
They were trying to force awaken it. Didn't happen.
Yeah. Forced, not awakened.
And then they try to rise it up again.
Yeah.
Into Skywalker.
I don't know. I think Daisy Ridley is super cute. Right?
Adorbs.
Rose is like, I don't know, man. Like
a good friend on the
your
side.
good friend. Like she's your hot girlfriend's best friend. She's not the one. She does not have the force in her. You know what I'm saying?
No.
She's all right.
Yeah.
But
she could be a good general though, for sure.
Yeah. Absolutely. So if you're trying to force a relationship between Finn and this woman, you'd think you'd try, like, remember the girl who played her sister who dies?
Yep.
She was cute as hell.
Yeah.
Why'd they kill her? Is it because Rose looks more likely to be an engineer? Is that why?
I don't know, actually.
I just wonder about the motivations between why we know it's probably because she's a better actress. That's why they hired her for the role. But I'm telling you, if you're going to force a relationship between these two, doesn't make sense that... Because it's pretty obvious Finn is not going to go for her.
I don't think so either.
You just got out of being a stormtrooper, which is predominantly a male situation. And the first woman you're going to get with is not going to be the engineer, Rose.
Right.
It's going to be someone at least like Daisy Ridley or something like that. I'm just saying.
Something like that.
I do.
Yeah, feel free to edit that too.
Okay, next.
Fucking,
What's next?
That's fucking entertainment right there.
So we can talk about. Did you guys see the new trailers of Mulan, the live action?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, have you seen it, Robo?
No, actually.
Have you seen it? Oh, it's out already. Have you seen it, François?
seen it.
Are you guys surprised that there are no Disney music from the animated film?
I have no idea. I've never seen the Mulan animated.
Well, actually, nor do I, actually.
I don't know that.
But you know what? The thing that got me excited about is the cast. I don't know who the Mulan girl is, to be honest, but what I'm excited about is 3 stars. Jet Li, which I haven't... Jet Li, yeah, he's like the emperor. There's another one, Donnie Yen.
Yeah, I saw Donnie Yen. I didn't see Jet Li there. No.
Yeah, and there's Jason Scott Lee, which I don't think you guys know.
Why is Jason Scott Lee in this?
You guys know who he is, right?
It's like
No, I don't know the Mulan story much.
But like Jason Scott Lee, who played Bruce Lee in a live action TV series.
Oh, when you say Jason Scott Lee, I get in my mind I get what's his face from American Pie. You know,
Sean William Scott?
Yeah, that's what
What?
I get. Yeah, that's in my head. Well, they got the same name.
No,
There's a Scott and a Lee or some shit, right? Like
he doesn't have a lean though.
Well, he should.
Stifler.
Stifler. I thought it was Mulan Stifler. What I don't get, and I haven't seen the original movie, and I don't know the source material because I know this is sort of based on like an ancient, like an old story from ancient China or something, right?
Yeah.
What I don't get is how can you not tell that this cute girl is not a boy? And isn't that sort of insulting as an Asian male? Like, other Asian males can't tell the difference between an Asian female and an Asian male. I don't get that. That's a weird assumption that I think only like North American movie makers or storytellers would take. Because I'm looking at her, even with short hair, and I'm thinking, I'd hit that. She's cute, right? She does not look like a boy. How can these other generals and soldiers look at her, hear her voice, and go, yeah, what's up, man? Let's go kill these guys. You take one look at her, you're like, like short haircut, but you're pretty cute. You know? It seems a little like, I don't know.
Like you can't tell the difference.
Yeah, it's far-fetched.
That's why they produced a song called "I'll Make a Man Out of You" from the animated series.
That's just weird.
And we don't have Mushu. Remember the voice actor was played by Eddie Murphy?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah, the
my
Red
god!
Dragon.
Right.
Yeah, Red Dragon. Like
Oh,
they're
yeah.
talking. There's always like that one hilarious animal character in like every Disney movie. Do you guys agree?
Yeah.
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 Sure.
Yeah, you need a side character to make things funny, like to take the air out of like a bad situation.
Yeah, exactly.
right?
Like Frozen, we have Olive. You know what I'm saying?
Olive?
Olaf.
Olaf.
Olaf. Calm down. Calm down.
Character,
Calm
I
down.
don't remember that. And Olaf, the snowman. Yes, Olaf. You're awesome. You would be the best like negotiator because you just get everybody in trouble. We'd be like nuclear war now if it was like you negotiating with like the states or something.
100.
That's true, actually. Actually, like one of my favorite one is Iago
Who's that?
What
from
movie?
Aladdin.
Oh.
Okay, like
The parrot talker.
the parrot, the red parrot.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was like with Jafar.
He's a
and then
bad
he
guy,
joins,
right?
He
Yeah.
joins like the Aladdin later on.
It's
Yeah,
like that, it can be a bad guy or a good guy.
Well, he switches.
But live action, yeah, we could not get the Iago.
Yeah, I don't really
we
enjoy
can
him
get.
in the live action.
No,
Like, he
because
barely
he's
said-
an actual parrot.
yeah.
He doesn't
Real parrots
He does
suck.
talks, but just an actual parrot talking. You know, like
Yeah,
those,
it's
those
not like
vibe.
it's not that good.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that sucks.
I mean, like for
Real
example,
parrots overrated.
like Lion King, we have Zazu. Remember
Yeah,
Zazu? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who's the voice actor by Mr. Bean, as in
Rowan
Atkinson.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I see him still suited more than John Oliver from the new live action.
Although John Oliver, he's a peculiar taste. If you like his style, then you'll like that kind of thing.
Oh, I see.
I haven't seen the movie, but I saw the clips, and I actually enjoy what he does.
Yeah.
As a
Yeah, it's pretty
character.
funny.
Another example, like Beauty and the Beast, we had the candle and the clock.
Yep.
Oh wait, I know their name. No, shoot, yeah.
Teapot Bob.
There's a woman.
Or
Teapot Annie.
Little Mermaid, we have the little
Candle Bill.
we have the little red crab from
Yeah.
Little Mermaid.
Oh,
yeah,
my god. Yeah, I forgot their names. now.
Yeah, I don't even know their names. I really forgot. Or like,
my
what's the other one? What's the girl? The Tango. Yeah, Tango. And we don't have a talking animal, but we have a
Oh,
horse.
Oh, it's not the chameleon?
Is there a talking chameleon?
Not talking one. It's just a chameleon.
I don't recall a chameleon, but like I do recall there was like a horse that just like does like what a human does, and it's hilarious.
Mm.
I don't think you guys saw Tango before, right?
I've seen Tango.
Oh, Sebastian.
Is that what?
God damn, the crab.
The crab
Sebastian.
from Little Mermaid?
Little Mermaid. Yeah.
Okay, I
The
don't
guy
know.
who sings Onda da Si.
Yeah.
Onda da Si. Yeah, he's funny.
How are we gonna imagine this live action version for Sebastian? You know what I'm saying? I mean, is his head gonna be as big as like his body or something, or like you
Is
know?
Sebastian
CGI.
going to be in the movie? Are they doing a live version of Ariel?
Yeah, like it was casted.
Oh, that's right. Like,
It was controversial among like
yeah.
some
Like
people.
I said, I don't mind who's playing her, but the whole series just makes no sense to me.
It's not supposed to.
I
It's a movie.
mean, hey,
Yeah, but
if it's played by a black girl, then I think someone wants to play the tyrant, which is Terry Crews.
Terry Crews
Yeah,
is
imagine her as the tyrant.
as the octopus lady.
No, the
You
tyrant.
mean the dead?
Yeah,
You mean Trident?
trident.
Oh, okay, sure. I don't know. I just don't get how people are underwater. That would mean that monkeys
Trident.
are underwater, and
What?
the evolution of
It's like It's like SpongeBob. How,
Yeah, it
how do they
doesn't-
drown?
Yeah, it doesn't make
And doesn't
sense.
have- and having fire
It
underwater.
doesn't make sense.
They're
Why are
mermaids.
simians underwater? Why are there monkeys that went underwater, lost their hair, and stayed underwater, and developed fins and stuff? It just doesn't make sense.
I mean, technically.
And why
I'm
would
not gonna
you?
go deep into this.
Yeah, but if you can't like get past that little fact that it just doesn't make sense, and all your best friends are also your food. It doesn't- yeah, I don't know. I know these are just fairy tales, obviously, but it just makes
creative.
no sense. they're creative.
Yeah, put a lot of thoughts.
I guess the first person. Drugs are good for something because it doesn't make sense.
Disney's
why
a hell of
your
drugs.
skin doesn't wrinkle underwater? Why are you wearing a bra?
Oh, that question.
Why
really
do you have
hurts
hair
me.
underwater?
That's a good question.
You don't need hair underwater because you have blubber. Have you ever seen a whale have hair? Doesn't make sense that Ariel would be such a hot teenage girl underwater. She'd be fat like a manatee, right? Because she's deep in the ocean and she's trying to stay warm through her blubber, etc. Why would a manatee wear a bra? Have you ever thought of how are they supposed to make babies?
Baby eggs.
Do you know how some fish make babies?
Yeah.
The male baby will just jizz in the water, and the female will just swim in it.
Yeah.
And then drop off her eggs.
Yeah.
Is this how Ariel and the prince are gonna make babies?
I mean,
She's a fish. She doesn't have female organs of a human. How can she give birth to anything?
Maybe the same way you describe the fish. Maybe that's
So what's the name of the prince?
I don't even know. I don't
Just
remember.
call him Harry. Harry's just gonna beat off in the tub, and she's gonna like drop off her eggs in the tub too, and they're gonna make like thousands of babies. It's like, how does this work? What's the logistics behind these fairy tales? If you're on a boat and you saw, let's say, who's the girl you like? Like, who's the pretty girl you like?
It's Emma Watson.
If you saw Emma Watson in the water, no bra, but got a fish butt,
I'll marry her on the spot.
you'd still marry Emma Watson with like a fishtail? How are
Man.
you like? Are you gonna live off of blowjobs?
I mean, I'm not necessarily looking for that. I just want to be with her.
So she's gonna live outside of the water, right? She's just gonna live.
I tried to like take him to like their areas underwater, like where they live and everything.
Yeah, but
like,
he can't technically be underwater, right?
Exactly,
Prince?
but just like bring like
technically, there
bring
is
his-
a witch there, which is Ursula.
Okay.
Ursula is a sea witch,
Okay.
and one of the reasons why the prince can go underwater is she has this spell. But
Okay.
she has this contract spell.
But where does it go beyond this? I mean, what's the end story to this relationship? You know, it just seems like it's fleeting. Like, yeah, let's hook up for a couple of times, but there's no way we can have babies normally or have a life. I'll be underwater, I'll shrivel up, or you'll be on land and have no ovaries. It doesn't really make sense.
True.
I don't know, man.
Sea magic.
Sorry. Am I ruining it for you guys?
I mean, it's just create like
Yeah.
huge
What's next? What's next?
Move
What's
on already?
next?
Move on. I think this is a very important thing that has to be brought up. Disney should
Should we like
Fix this.
explain this? Hilarious.
maybe they just adopt a kid.
they could see there's an answer. They should adopt children, and then yes,
And just
that could work.
Like how the heck you just like start swimming with the mom when like the mom's gonna be underwater all the time?
Okay, you've ruined it again. Yeah, she can't pay attention to her adopted children, so this is even worse. You're right. She's neglectful because she's a fish.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
horrible.
Yes, absolutely. So let's move on.
But what about Baby Yoda not going to the Skywalker saga now? What's going on?
Well, because it's a couple years before that, so
That's true.
he should be like 100 and he should probably be like 7-year-olds, a 7-year-old Yoda by then.
Yeah, I was looking for like a teenager group, but a teenager
Which
Yoda.
begs the question:
Yeah.
at some point, does Baby Yoda die? Because he's not in these, right?
That's what I was thinking.
Interesting. Someone's gonna kill Baby Yoda. He's so cute. Like every time I see his picture, I was like, "Oh my god, I want one."
I know. Oh my
I get this weird feeling in my fake ovaries, like I want to have a baby now. I want a little green baby.
I know.
I don't know what you're thinking right now, Franz. Aufaunt. Like that's everywhere. The meme for in reference Baby Yoda, that's like everywhere in the media.
Pretty much.
Carries
Yeah.
us away.
All over the
Have you guys watched The Mandalorian yet?
No.
Oh man. Well, every episode except the prior two, I guess that would be 5 and 6. We're good. 5 and 6 were kind of boring.
Okay.
how much related is Mandalorian to the main Star Wars series?
To the main?
I heard it's not really like related to the main story.
Yeah, not directly. It's more of like a if you've ever watched any of the cartoons, then it's more in line with that.
Okay.
Like it's in the same world, and it's happening in parallel time.
Oh, I see.
So it's just not in the far off.
I don't know the lore that deep, so I'm just wondering if I just went in and watched it.
See, with Star Wars, that's actually interesting stuff. At the same time, it's you don't have to treat it like a religion.
It's kind of cool because they the directors,
Yes.
whoever they're saying this is somewhat. So Star Wars is a soap opera in space.
Yeah, space.
This
soap
one,
opera.
Mandalorian, is somewhat kind of a Wild West.
Yes, cowboy
kind of
movie.
deal.
Yeah, and it suits it.
Yeah,
I like it. Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
I wish they would stick to that main story more. I don't like it when the Mandalorian goes off to go help people in like whatever village he runs.
It's like a
into.
Witcher.
Yeah, exactly.
side mission.
Yeah, I don't like side missions.
He's
I want
for
the
hire.
main mission. You guys are exactly right. It's like a video game. I don't do side missions. They're just
What?
boring as hell.
But that's
Depends
what.
what it is.
I want to go through the main story with my cheat code and then finish it so I can get to the next game.
But that's when you get to know your character more.
Yes.
Right? No?
No, yeah, sure.
Yeah, should we conclude it?
Okay, yes. Let's end this before I piss someone else off. In conclusion.
All right. That's it for another episode of our WGPT podcast. As in, we got podcast 2. Yeah.
Whether you like it or not,
Yeah,
we got a
one.
podcast
We
too.
got one. Hey, you. I'm looking at you. Yeah. yeah, you with the snack. Yeah.
I want to thank Rohan for joining us this week. I don't know if do you feel like you be interested in continuing this banter?
Yeah, I would. Like, I can come on occasionally.
Sure.
The extra
All right.
guy.
Cool.
All right, you heard it here, folks.
Yeah.
Fine.
All right. That's Kin-Ming, François, and Aufaunt and Rohan. Thank you guys for having me. Peace out.